Hello and good morning, everybody. My name is sethaimkwei. I'm an entrepreneur with Alliance in Motion Global, and I want to invite you to this presentation on Alliance in Motion Global live on Facebook. Today, I'm speaking about 5 things that will not make you successful. It is good to dream, and according to Mr. Shoup, if you dream, it might come true. So when you dream, dream big. But people dream big, yet they do not achieve their dreams. Dream, but make sure that you back your dreams with the necessary actions to let them become a reality. And one of the dreams that people dream of, irrespective of their background or what they are involved in, is that everybody wants or dreams of becoming successful. You might be a manager, a lawyer, a doctor, an entrepreneur, whatever you are involved in. I believe that one of the dreams you have for your life is that you want to be successful. However, it is important to know that there are some things that, if they are present in your life, will not help you on your journey to become successful. So I'm going to share just 5 of these things that you need to do away with if you intend to be successful. The first thing is that you must do away with the short-term mindset. In other words, one of the things that will not help you or make you successful is the short-term mindset. Successful people set long-term goals, and they set long-term goals because they think long-term. Short-term habits pulled together become a long-term plan or habit. That is to say that even though your goal should be long-term, you must be able to divide your goal into smaller short-term goals, so that even though your aim is to achieve something in the next 5 years, within that plan, you know that in the next 2 months, I want to get here. And then the next 3 months, do this. Then the next 5 months, do this. Even though you do short-term planning, your main plan and agenda is the long term. And that is what successful people do. They plan long term, even though they do short term activities pulled together to help him achieve the long term agenda. But because usually you behave short term on your way to become long term, unsuccessful people tend to believe that success depends upon short term planning, short term goals, short term habits, short term mindset. That is incorrect. If you want to be successful, you must think long term. Do away with the short term mentality. Some of the habits of people who have a short term mentality is that they want to get rich quick. Get rich quick is not consistent with long term, because get rich quick usually does not last. The richness and the success that lasts is the one that is built over a long time, because along the line you experience disappointments, discouragement, failures, setbacks, but your ability to overcome them in the short term as you journey towards your success is what makes your success last when you get them in the long run. So get rich quick is a habit of short-term people. Also, people who have the short-term mindset also want one action to solve all their problems. It doesn't work like that. Usually, you must do a lot of things in order to solve most of your problems. You will not get one action, one activity, one project, do something once, and then all your problems, all your difficulties are overcome. It doesn't work like that. People who have the short-term mindset are those who try to look for one big action to solve all the problems. But it doesn't work like that. So if you really want to be successful, you must begin to think long-term and have the long-term mindset. The second thing that will not make you successful is playing small. Dream big. Plan big. Play big. Push yourself big. Decide to achieve big things for yourself. All the time, you should be aiming at achieving big things for yourself and in your life. Because as the songwriter said, if you dream, it might come true. If you dream small, it might come true. And because it's a small dream, if it comes true, you will only get something small. So dream big, because it might come true. And when you dream big and it comes true, you harvest big results for your life. Dream big. The third thing that you must know will not make you successful is excuse. Do away with excuses. In life, there are difficulties, challenges, and problems. But experience has taught me that the same way there are things you need to do in order to solve the difficulties, the challenges, and the problems. Every problem has a solution. Never find excuses. Always find the solution to every problem you have. Always find out what you need to do in order to solve problems and challenges in your life. Don't find excuses. Success does not care about your excuses. Success cares about actions to solve problems. That is what success cares about, and that is what brings success. Therefore, you must always be looking for the actions you need to take in order to solve problems and not excuses. If you live a life of excuses, you will never be successful. You may not have money to do what you have to do, but I believe that even though it is a good excuse, if you really want to do it, you will not find an excuse, you will find the money. You will find what you need to do it. If it is important, you will find a way. If it is not important to you, you will only find excuses. But know that anytime you give an excuse for something you couldn't do, you have moved yourself closer towards failure. Number 4. The need to be liked is also one thing that will not make you successful. You don't have to be liked by everybody. You don't have to fit in every time. You don't have to be accepted by everybody. Success stories have shown that the people who succeeded big in life are the people who experienced a lot of rejection in their days. You will be rejected by your family members. You will be rejected by relatives, by friends, by schoolmates, by classmates, by workmates, neighbors. You will be rejected all the time because you want to achieve your dreams. It is okay. What you should rather do is that let those rejections encourage you and motivate you to work and concentrate on what you have to do in order to be successful. It is said that in the beginning they will tell you it is not possible. Then after a while they will now come to you and ask you, how did you do it? You don't have to fit in. You don't have to be liked by everybody. It is okay to be lonely and work alone. Successful people are people who enjoy and they know how to work alone. Don't be liked all the time if that is what you must do to be successful. And number 5. One thing that will not make you successful is the presence of toxic people in your life. Toxic people. Toxic people are people who are manipulative, people who are judgmental, people who take no responsibility for their feelings and for their failures, people who don't apologize, people who are inconsistent, people who always make you defend yourself to them, people who always make you explain yourself to them. In short, toxic people are people who are not caring, who are not supportive, and who are not really interested in what is important to you. Such people, do away with them if you want to be successful. It is said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. And so if the 5 people you spend most of your time with are successful people, you are likely to be successful. If the 5 people you spend most of your time with are rich people, you are likely to be rich. If they are entrepreneurs, you are likely to be entrepreneurs. If they are failures, you are likely to be failures. If they are drunkards, you are likely to be a drunkard. So be careful who you keep around you. Never keep toxic people around you. They will not take you far. And so let me help you and give you a few of these toxic people you must do away with. Number 1, people who spread negativity. People who criticize you always. People who waste your time. People who are jealous. People who play the victim all the time. People who don't care. People who are self-centered. And people who keep disappointing you. These are toxic people you must get rid from your life if you want to be successful. So what is the conclusion of all this? My conclusion is that this presentation, I always say at the beginning, is a presentation on alliance in motion. So whatever I say, alliance in motion should always be at the back of your mind. If you have a short-term mindset, you won't join alliance in motion. Because get-rich-quick people cannot be successful in alliance in motion, in network marketing in general. Success in network marketing take time and take a lot of hard work. But after that, after a few months or years of hard work, you can completely stop working and you will enjoy lots of money on a daily basis for the rest of your life. Now, toxic people will discourage you out of joining alliance in motion. And sometimes a lot of people will tell you things about alliance in motion that they themselves, they are not aware of. Because if you do proper research, you will realize that Alliance in Motion Global operates in more than 200 countries. An illegal scheme, a scam, an illegal company cannot operate in more than 200 countries, including the whole of Europe, including most of Asia, including America, Canada, Australia, and all over the world. An illegal company, you will not be able to operate openly, freely in more than 200 countries. We have won several awards, including 2 Guinness World Records. We have 2 Guinness World Records in Alliance in Motion. An illegal company cannot have all this. People don't check the facts. People don't learn. They don't research, and yet they will tell you Alliance in Motion is a scam. Such people are toxic people. Do away with them. Join Alliance in Motion. You will have a lot of people in your team who are like-minded, who are thinking success, who are thinking riches, who are thinking millionaires. And with that, because we have already learned that if you surround yourself with such people, you will end up becoming, if you surround yourself with people in Alliance in Motion, you will become successful and a multi-millionaire quickly and easily. So I want to encourage you to join Alliance in Motion Global. You may not have money, but don't make it an excuse. Find the money. You can find the money. If it is important to you, becoming a multi-millionaire is important to you, don't give any excuse. Find the money. Join us. Join us today. You will never regret it. I have never regretted it. You won't regret it. All too soon, this is where I'm going to end this presentation. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your attention, and thank you for watching. You are welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global, where we turn ordinary people into extraordinary millionaires. Thank you and have a nice day.